Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Jamila here, and we are doing another what I eat in a day. So we're gonna get right into the video and I hope you enjoy. So for breakfast, I'm doing my green smoothie. I have this most of the time for breakfast. Some kind of variation of this smoothie. It always has arugula for my greens, and then I use these bananas, which are delicious. I love red bananas. You can use whatever bananas you want, but they taste so much better than yellow bananas. Like if you look up what they taste like online, a couple of people say they sort of have a raspberry flavor. I don't know about that, but either way, these bananas are delicious. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of ginger in there. And I'm just using some water. I think I put a little lemon in that water. And then I'm gonna put in some cinnamon. I'm gonna put in some turmeric. I put a little bit of clove, and then of course I put in some black pepper, just so that I could get the most health benefits out of my turmeric. I'm gonna put a good amount of chia seeds in there. And I put a couple of walnuts in there as well before I give it a blend. So when I make my smoothies, I usually make enough for 2 smoothies so that I can store one in the fridge for the next day. It really saves me some time and makes it really convenient. I sprinkled it with some walnuts and I was ready to go for breakfast. So for lunch, or you could even call this just a big midday snack, I only need 3 ingredients. I'm gonna take my apples, and I'm gonna slice them up into these long slices that you can see me doing here. After I have my apples sliced up, I'm gonna take my dates and I'm just gonna cut them through the middle as you see me doing. And if you've never had dates before, they are like pretty much nature's candy. They're very, very, very sweet, very delicious. This date right here is very ripe, and you can see it's very creamy. It's almost like caramel or something. Next, I'm gonna sprinkle my dates with some cinnamon. I love cinnamon, and it just goes really well with apples. So I'm gonna sprinkle my dates with cinnamon. And then I'm gonna take my apple slices and I'm pretty much gonna wrap them in the dates like you would a hot dog in a hot dog bun, I guess. But you're just gonna press the sides of the apples to make the dates stick to them, and it's very, very easy. That's really all you do, and you have an easy, delicious, sweet, indulgent snack or lunch ready to go. All right, so on to dinner. We're gonna be making this wild rice soup. It is very delicious, very hearty, perfect for the fall season. So I'm just gonna cut up my vegetables to start. Cut up my mushrooms, I'm prepping my carrots, and I'm gonna cut those up. I'm gonna cut up my celery, and I'm also gonna cut up my sweet potato, and then red onion as well. And with this soup, you can definitely make it your own. You can put other vegetables in here. You can sub vegetables for others. You can add extra vegetables. You can omit vegetables if you want to, but you can definitely make it your own and customize it how you want to. So now that I have my vegetables cut up and prepared, ready to go, I'm going to put some heat in my pot, a large pot. I'm gonna put the stove on medium-high heat, and I'm gonna put in my onions first, just to get those just a little sauteed. And then I'm gonna follow up and I'm gonna put in my garlic. I put in a good amount of garlic, so put in however much you desire, however much you want. I put in a couple of cloves. I can't even remember how many. But I love this garlic press too. It makes it so easy. I don't have to chop up garlic anymore. I got this from IKEA, and it's amazing. It makes it so easy to use garlic in your food. So I'm just gonna give that a nice stir, and then I'm gonna put in my vegetable broth, or you can use vegetable stock. And then I'm putting in my wild rice. This wild rice soaked overnight. Whenever you cook wild rice, make sure you soak it for at least 8 hours before you cook it. And then I'm gonna put in all of my vegetables and give the pot a nice stir. So now I'm gonna go in with my seasonings. This also, just like your vegetables, you can customize your seasonings. I put in that seasoning I saw at Trader Joe's. I don't even know what it's called, but I put that in. I put cayenne pepper, I put cumin, I put that Italian seasoning in here. I put salt, pepper, and then I put 2 bay leaves in my soup for flavor. So I let that cook for a couple of minutes, I think 20 minutes or so, until the sweet potatoes got soft and my wild rice was cooked. Once that's cooked, you're going to put in some coconut milk and then at least 2 handfuls of kale. I put in a whole bag of kale because it just shrivels down so much. So I definitely put a lot of kale in there. You can do what you want. And the soup is done. It's so easy. The hardest part is cutting up the vegetables and waiting for it to cook. It's so easy, foolproof, and delicious, and perfect for the fall season. Honestly, I was so proud of myself when I made this pot of soup. It turned out amazing. It was so good. All right, you guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a comment down below, give a thumbs up to let me know, and also subscribe for more. As always, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.